Good morning, everyone. Good morning to our followers. Especially, we are now live here at the Philippine Home-Based Virtual Assistants FB page. And we are also live in our community, which is the Philippine Home-Based Virtual Assistants FB community group. So, as promised, we have another special guest for today. And of course, without kindly hold on. I'm just looking for my page here so that I can see what's going on during our discussion. I'm just looking at the live
There it is.
Facebook feed. I think you're going out now.
Yep,
So I can see
I,
all,
I see
all
it.
the comments as well because sometimes it's kind of difficult. There. Okay.
Yes, I know. I have that same issue.
Yes, exactly. So please share this video to your friends, whoever you wish to watch this live discussion with Mr. Mark Nelson. But I have to introduce him first. Ladies and gentlemen, he is one of the Philippine television's most visible and prominent personalities. I know you all know that. He hosted the Elite Model Search, Miss Earth Beauty Pageant, Asia's Got Talent, which I also watched and enjoyed, and to name a few. And he's also one of the hosts over ABS-CBN. He loves cats. This is something personal to him. He loves cats
Yes,
and the
very
beach,
much.
especially the Philippines. Ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, friends, let us all welcome Mr. Mark Nelson. Woo!
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you. It's my pleasure, Mark, and really an honor for me to have you here. I never thought I would be having you here as a guest. Anyways, the reason why I invited you here because as we all know, with the pandemic right now, we are all limited with our movements, with whatever we're doing, especially you. I know that you're a very um adventurous person. You go out in different places. So how are you doing right now and what's up with Mark Nelson?
Well, as you can see behind me here, I am missing the
I
islands of
know.
the Philippines very, very much. This is coming in here in my background. It's been interesting. I have adapted. I think I've adapted okay to living at home. I'm usually on the go so much that
Yeah.
the first few weeks of the quarantine was, I guess, a little bit of um, a respite from that, and being able to focus on the home and spend more time at home, spend more time with the cats, uh, spend more time on FaceTime and Zoom and everything with friends and family all over the world. And I think it's important to create a routine where it's not, you're not just sitting at home and like sleeping in late. And I think a lot of people did that in the beginning, but
Mm-hmm.
I always make sure, like I get up. In fact, I've been waking up a lot earlier now
Is that
and
a good thing
making
for you or what?
absolutely no. I've always wanted to. I've always envisioned this. Oh yeah, wouldn't it be great to be able to wake up and enjoy the mornings? I always thought that I was a night owl,
Uh-huh.
and I wouldn't go to bed until after midnight because
Okay.
I would just be busy, doing stuff, and that's when I would, answer a lot of emails and messages and so forth. But now I've managed to flip that, and one of the reasons why is because I really appreciate the early morning. It's cooler, it's quiet,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been very fortunate that here where my house is, there's been quite a few birds going around, and
It's cool
it's a wonderful, wonderful time to be
to enjoy
outside. I
it.
go out
Yeah.
on yeah, I go out on my balcony and just chill out. So
Yes.
yeah, I think it's been okay.
Okay, that's good to note and good to hear. I just want to say hi to one of the fan that we have here right now, Miss
Oh,
Marie Mascarina. Thank you for joining us. Please share this video, this live video interview with Mark Nelson. So please jump on and listen to our discussion, and I'm sure there will be a lot of interesting topics that we're going to discuss right now. So now that you
yes.
said it's something new for you that you wake up in the morning. So how do you think, as part of what's going on still? What the learnings have you what realization also have you experienced during this time or are you experiencing this time?
Uh, I realize that we are capable of doing so much from our homes that
Mm-hmm.
I think it's brought a new appreciation to yeah, what we're capable of, what technology has put at our fingertips that we didn't really take advantage of before. I've hosted a few different events from online, which isn't ideal. I much prefer the interpersonal
The
relationship,
live. Yeah.
but it is doable. The shopping from home,
Yes.
because everyone wants to try and stay safe, and I think that's something that more people have got into. I've seen a lot more people working from home, kids studying it from home, and whilst there are all sorts of uh, negative issues with that, there's also some positives because it allows the families to spend more time together.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Parents aren't stuck in traffic for 3 to 4 or 5 hours a day, going back and forth, and they get to spend time with their kids. Yes, they might be stuck in front of the computer for a few hours each
Mm-hmm.
day as they work,
Yes.
but it's proven that it is possible.
Yeah.
Something that I think for quite a few years, particularly here in the Philippines, a lot of businesses have uh, said, "Oh, no, 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 you can't work from home. We need people here. We need people here." But now, given the fact that they don't have an option,
Mm-hmm.
uh, the companies that have adjusted have realized that, oh, we
It's
can do a lot of
possible.
this at
Exactly.
home, and
Yes.
this is something that's happening all over the world. My sister-in-law works for a big investment banking firm in Australia, and uh, she's been trying to work from home for the longest time. She
Yeah.
works like maybe one day a week from home, and then
Mm-hmm.
now during this, um, she's been pushing to work from home more often, and her company has always said, no, it's not possible, it's not possible. But now
Yeah.
it is possible, and so moving forward, she's like, well, guys, it's possible. So can we do this more often? Because otherwise, she
Yes.
has to travel like 2 hours to work.
Where is she
Um,
from? I mean, where is she located in
Well,
Australia?
the office is in Sydney, but my brother and my sister-in-law live on the Central Coast, which is about 2 hours
Okay.
north.
Yeah,
Um,
because most of my clients are Australian based, and
oh, okay.
I've been doing VA, or the virtual assistant, since 2014, and that's why I'm
Mm,
advocating working from home before this
yeah,
pandemic even came. I'm already promoting it because there's a way, especially the reason why I was advocating it before, not because of the pandemic. I wasn't even sure that there would be a pandemic coming in, but
yeah,
for the reason that as parents like me, I have kids. We lost the years that we were supposed to be with our kids growing up.
exactly.
Those are the things. So I was telling them, it can be done. You can work from home, although you just have to make sure that you have the capabilities of working from home. It's kind of different, really. Why? Because what we do as we serve our clients abroad, it's kind of different because we have to adjust and adapt to what or how their systems are. It's different
Yes,
if you're an office-based person. So these are the things I really teach or train the people who are aspiring to become a home-based professional. And now, since this pandemic has stepped in, I'm actually reaching out to business owners, small business owners, to
hmm,
allow their employees to explore the possibilities of really working from home rather
yes,
than allowing your employees to go out in this kind of situation. Who would want to, I'm not going to face the day-to-day traffic or the day-to-day traveling or commuting just because to report for my work. I'd rather
yeah,
be with home, just to keep myself safe, and or safety is the number one thing. But due to some
yeah.
reason, like what you said, a lot of business owners have not thought about that. To think we already have the law here, which is the telecommuting law, but it's
Oh,
not
really?
really. Yes, we do. It was just amended last January of 2019, and it's not being seriously taken or considered seriously because
Yeah,
at the back of the mind of I think this is for me, at the back of the mind of business owners, they're probably thinking, how would I know if my employee is really working? That's what they're
right.
probably thinking. So those things I want to change. Those things I
Yeah,
want to make them feel like, if you trust your employees, you would give them this opportunity. And I'm glad you said that because it's the time now that people has to really open the new normal, adapt to the new normal. This is it.
yes, yes. Sadly, it is. I mean, I do look forward to a day where we will be able to go out and socialize and
Yeah.
see people more often. But if there's one good thing that we can take away from this particular period is the fact that there's a lot of things that are possible to do online and from home that that people didn't think. So I hope that the people that have been able to work from home are able to continue to work from home, even when
Yes,
the world opens up a little bit more.
exactly.
Um, because yeah, it's really about quality of life. So many
Yeah.
people I find they people work, they get jobs, they work really, really hard. They make the sacrifice of
Mm-hmm.
not seeing their family, of spending time in traffic to go to the office so that they earn enough money to create a better quality of life. So
Exactly.
it felt like such a catch-22 situation. But now, even in my mind, even if uh, uh, say they were to earn slightly less than they would normally, if you offset against how much you spend on your gas, on your car or your public transportation, but more than anything on your time really is money.
Yes.
And it's something that whilst money we can earn, we can't earn time. It is a
Yes.
finite resource, and choosing how we spend it wisely is so important. Being able to spend it with the people that you choose to spend it with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Work is very, very important, but just the getting to and the from work
Yeah.
should not be such a big part of your life. I mean, you when you think about the way people commute just here in Manila, I mean, you're looking at 20 or 30 hours a week in traffic sometimes. Uh,
That's true.
that that's an entire day of your week gone. Multiply that by months, by years, by
Yes.
your entire lifetime, and people are spending more time in traffic than they are with their families,
Exactly.
which is horrible. So
Yeah.
yeah, moving forward, let's hope that more people will be able to work from home.
Exactly. And that's what we are trying. And that also will help, in terms of decreasing the traffic. If some, let's
Yes.
say 75% of workforce will be working from home, I think that would really be a contributing factor in terms of lessening the traffic and whatsoever. So,
Yeah.
anyways, at least little by little, people are like you. You're at least adapting to it. It's kind
Hmm.
of different, especially for a person like you who's an outgoing person. But
Yeah.
then again, what can we do, right? We are left with no choice but to say, okay, let's stay at home right now and get stuck
Yeah.
for a while. And you turn to be more creative, right? Now you're doing something on
Yes.
your IGTV, which I also follow. What have you been
Yeah. Thank you.
busy with?
Well, with the whole pandemic thing, it's you always look for the silver lining. It's been very, very tough. Obviously, I can't work the way I normally work. So
Yes.
my work is on TV and it's a travel show. So obviously I can't
Yes.
travel.
Exactly.
So my show Beached is on hiatus indefinitely.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then similarly, I also host live events,
Mm-hmm.
which once again, you can't have hundreds of people together in one place at the
Correct.
moment.
Yeah.
So, but one advantage is that it's given me the luxury of time to explore different options and to do things that I wanted to do that have been in the back of my mind for a little while. And now it's given me the luxury of time in order to do those. So one of them, my friend Ravilson and I have for the longest time been wanting to do a podcast together,
No, that would be
just the two of
great.
us.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
we're doing it
awesome.
already.
Ah, you
We're
are?
doing it.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's the
we've
title
just
of your
finished.
podcast?
It's called Mark and Rove. We need new friends.
Can I be included
So
as your new friend?
of course, of course.
Mark and
Um,
Rob.
yeah,
Where can they see
we
this or he listen to
it
this? Spotify?
yes, it's well at the moment we're just about to launch the audio. We shot 11 episodes that we did on Facebook Live. We started
Mm.
off on IG Live,
Mm-hmm.
and then when we had enough of a following, then we moved to Facebook Live. It's a lot more conducive to that sort of thing.
I'm
So there
offering my
is.
platform for you guys to promote it.
Oh, thank you.
You're most welcome here. You're most welcome here. It is a well
It is
managed FB community, just to let you know, because I'm very strict.
excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Of course.
We have a Facebook page called Mark and Rove.
Mark
Um,
and
yeah, Marcandrov. And if you go there, you'll see that our past shows, we've had some fantastic guests.
I'll
We've
ask
had,
for the links of all of this so that I can post it
yeah,
on our group so that they can
yeah.
follow you through. I'm helping some of the celebrities as well. Like the recent one I had here was Jao Mapa. So
Hmm.
he's now doing and very active in painting and whatsoever. So I
Oh,
also
wow.
promote his activity. So in my little way that I can help in terms of promoting celebrities or talents or artists, I'm opening the platform. What else can we do right now? Isn't it
Yes,
to help each other and to support each
absolutely.
other? So if there's
Absolutely.
something that can help you, I'm opening it for you guys.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
Yeah,
And we'd love
we
to
had,
have you here, of course. Who
well,
wouldn't?
yeah, we have all sorts of fun during the show. Yeah, we've had like Nico Bozico and Celine, and
Okay.
we had Troy Montero and Franco Laurel on,
Yeah.
Angie Meet King to talk about Pride Month, of course.
Yeah.
Um, we had some of our Amazing Race friends on to talk about the Amazing Race.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, we do that on Facebook Live, and we post it on IGTV. And then just because we're on season break for a couple of weeks now, I've started doing my own IGTV,
Mm-hmm.
which is, yeah, talking about travels. Everyone knows me as being someone
Which
that
is great.
travels a lot,
Yeah. You're
and
bringing us virtually to some places.
exactly. So I like asking the viewers, what they want to discuss,
Yeah.
where they want to go, and then maybe I can give them some, tell them some stories about my experiences in those places, and give them some advice on
You're
what they
lucky
should see,
because
where they should
you
go.
have been through different places in the Philippines where in fact we are Filipinos. I haven't been in those places that you are mentioning in your on your IGTV. So listening
Yeah,
to it, okay, I'm traveling right now with Mark Nelson, whatever place he is going to.
exactly. Well, actually, it ends up being yeah, the places that I've been to that other people are interested in,
Yeah.
because there's, I mean, I tried for the first one to just I chose a top five countries and talked about them, but it was really weird just basically talking to myself. So now on the
Because
suggestion
you
of one of my,
experienced it. You only
yeah,
experienced it. Well,
but
that's a nice transition that you do there. It's a
yeah,
bit of a tweak. So you're inviting your viewers to tell them where
yes,
they've been through or what place they've been through, and you can tell something about it, right?
or yeah, or places that they want to go to.
Okay, that's
You
cool.
know, like where does everyone plan to travel to after the pandemic?
Yes,
Where do you want to go, and what do you want to know about it? And let me help you out.
and that's
Um,
nice. You're trying to
yeah,
divert their attention to us to something that is looking forward to something. You know,
exactly.
it's a positive outlook now. Not
Yeah.
not thinking. I know a lot of people right now. They're mentally what do you call that? I don't want to say depressed or something, but right now this is the moment that they're really having this battle of feelings inside, and what you're doing is really something that can give a little bit of looking forward to something
Yes.
expectations wise, and I think that is a really great activity that you're sharing with.
Well, I think it's important for just for general mental health to
Exactly.
the very the the concept of hope, hope
Yes,
and something to look
certainly.
forward to.
Yeah.
Um, I know it's very difficult for a lot of people are having a very hard time, especially now. But mental health is something that I'm learning a lot more about, and seeing it affecting people, having a detrimental effect, just a situation on a lot of people around me. And
Yes.
so I want to try and help people with that as much as possible.
Alleviate. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, right now I'm also in the midst of doing a meta coaching course so that I'll be better equipped in order to help the people that I come in contact with, how to
Is
deal
that
with
the
me.
one
And a
that
lot,
I saw with your images of the coaching thing?
yes, yes.
Okay, that's great.
And it's interesting, and I like this type of coaching because it shows people that
There's
that
someone
they have
listening.
their, well, not only that, but they have their own ability to help themselves. So
Mm-hmm.
they're not necessarily reliant. You help them discover their own tools
Mm-hmm.
on how to cope, and how to lead um, I guess a happier or more fulfilled or self-aware life in a very positive manner.
Do you
So,
know what? If I don't know if you will agree with me, but this situation brought us more to create more opportunities for us.
mm,
Did you see that? I mean, it may not be something that you normally go out, but just like what you've mentioned, you're trying to learn something new to be able to
hmm
help someone else. That's an opportunity that you have never thought before, right? Or
well,
have you been planning to do that?
I've been planning to do it for a
Oh,
while,
that's
but I
great.
didn't. Again, I didn't have the time.
The time.
Um, I've been on a bit of a self-development kick for the last few years, and part of it is so that I can be the best version of myself in order
Mm.
to help those around me. And so this was a course that I was interested in doing last year, but I just didn't have time. I was never in Manila. I was always,
Oh,
like flitting
yeah.
off here and there and everywhere. And so just a week or two ago, it just hit me. I'm like, hang on a minute, I've got time now. And it was a friend of mine that I had talked to about it, who is a coach, and he just posted about someone reaching out to him because they were having serious mental health issues, and they wanted to do self harm, and
Mm.
that he was able to help them out and I guess give them new meaning to life, and it just
That's
clicked,
so
and I was like,
sad.
oh my god. Um, no, but I mean, it was a very positive thing in the long run, and it
Yes.
also prompted me. It reminded me. It's like, wait, no, this is something that I wanted to do,
Mm-hmm.
and the only reason I couldn't do it before is because I didn't have time, which I have now. So straight
Yes.
away reached out, and then we've put together a group. There's about half a dozen of us that are doing the course together. Um, so
Is
yeah,
it an
it's
online based coaching?
no, it's a in-person sort of thing. We've done a couple of we've done an online session. We had to just because we made sure that everyone got rapid tests
Mm.
beforehand,
Okay.
and some people tested positive, so they're getting swab tests before we all meet
Oh,
up. So it's
okay.
it's very
How
it's
are
very
they
good
doing
that
right now?
they're fine. They feel fine and everything. So it's I'm very glad that we had that. Um, we put that safety measure in place
Yes,
just to make sure.
exactly.
Um, so yeah, they're feeling fine. If after the swab test it shows that they do have it, then they're probably asymptomatic.
Yes,
Um, but
that's
yeah, all
great.
the more reason that yeah, before we all get together,
Yes,
in a room and without knowing each other's history, um,
just to be
uh,
safe.
just to be safe, and that's
Yes,
part of the new normal as well.
exactly. That's if everybody can do that, why not, right? I
Hmm
really I really adore or admire, rather, not adore, admire the way you said it when you were planning this before and you don't have the time, because
hmm
something that I always teach those who are also in our community, the members of the community, because I train them to become a
hmm
VA, on how to become a
Yeah,
VA. So the transitioning is really important from office based on how you can now be a successful VA. And one thing that I noticed is because sometimes they would say, I'm interested, they like to do this, but they're not focused. I think the very important thing here that I would like to share with them based on what you're doing is also to be focused on what you really want to
yes,
do and really find the time to face it and to accomplish it. Otherwise, it will always be a dream of yours, right? Now that you're
very true.
doing it, I want to applaud you with that because
Thank you very much.
it's something that I also have a lot of things on my bucket list. But the
Hmm
thing is, time is also a problem. So little by little, I'm taking it out now because
hmm
I have the opportunity to do it. I may still be working. I'm juggling my time with my work, my profession, my family and everything. At least you don't have kids. As I know,
No,
you
no,
don't have
no.
family.
I have
Yeah,
5 cats.
I know.
Those are my kids.
I saw that I have seven, right? Because I have five, and then one of those, she got pregnant, so we now have two little kittens. So we
Oh,
have a total
cute.
of seven. I never thought I was so strict, making sure that the boys are separated from the girls, but then again, it happens still.
Yes. I highly recommend getting your cats neutered and spayed. That's the
I
first thing.
know. I know,
Every
but
time
not
I
now. Not now. I'm afraid to go out, and I'm not very confident to bring them to the vet as of this moment in time, really. So
uh
we've
I
separated
got
them for a while.
I got two of my younger cats spayed and neutered over a month ago, and it was very good. You had to book by appointment. You don't actually even go into the clinic. The
Oh,
one of
really?
the vets come out, and you fill in a form, and then you can disinfect your hands after, and then basically you hand over your
Your
animal
cat.
for the
Okay.
and then they take it inside and they
Oh,
take care of
okay.
it, and then they let you know when it's time to come pick it up. So you're the only person you're in contact with is the vet, one person, and you can
Mm-hmm.
even do that socially distant. The only thing you're touching is
The
the
cage.
well, the cage, which is yours, and then the form that you need to fill out.
And
Um,
bring your own pen.
uh, yeah, and bring your own pen, or just sanitize your hands after or something, and make sure wearing, like, I'm wearing a mask all the time. Bet's wearing the mask the whole time, and yeah, so I got the two kittens fixed like that
Oh,
over
I
at
would do that.
yeah, highly recommend it
Yeah.
over at Vets in
Because they're
Practice here in the
so
port.
noisy also when they're when they're in it. Imagine I have five big cats now. When the two female cats are in hit, they're all together. They're just like a choir. They're so noisy, but the other one is not.
Definitely.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
other one is
definitely
not.
get them fixed. It's yeah, they'll be less territorial, they'll spray less, they'll be
They're
obviously they will
actually on
make
a
less damage.
leash. That's one thing. I put them on a leash, so that's why they're separated. The girls are on in one place, the male are in one place, so that they won't see each other. When they see each other, they say hi.
Yeah.
Anyways, I
Uh
just want to read some of the comments that
yeah,
we
by all
have
means.
here for you. Icicle Singly, her name is Cecil Lissing because it's just I don't know how she spelled it that way. She's saying hello, and then
Hello.
Gracie or Gracie. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Mark Nelson and smiley face. Marie Mascarina liked and followed your page right now. So I
Mm,
will be sharing the links to his social media account so all of you can follow through his accounts and also listen to the Spotify that he mentioned a while ago. I think it's still in process or work in progress, right?
yes, hopefully we'll be able to we've got all the audio files together, and I think we'll be uploading in the next week or two.
Yeah.
So
You
yeah,
know,
we've
I
got 11
attempted to do
episodes in.
that. I attempted to do podcasting. I had to released already, but the thing is, I had no time to continuously do it. I really have to
Yeah.
push myself. But then again, that's why I'm doing this FB Live. I also have our YouTube channel. So those are the things I'm busy with in terms of managing the community. So I just want to share with them contents that really are essential and helpful for them.
Yes.
So these are the things that it's keeping me also busy right now. Anyways, so right now that we have this situation, what's your outlook in life right now? Positive outlook, of course. You are helping people now, but for your own perspective, how do you think this pandemic has changed your perspective in life as well?
Huh. Well, it's given me time to pause and to think and to take stock of what's important. But uh, it's what it's really made me do is to appreciate things.
Yeah,
Um,
that's nice.
I
Appreciate.
Yeah. I know I've always known that I have an amazing job, that I'm very lucky. I'm very fortunate. I get to travel to all these places. But when you're traveling so much all of the time, sometimes it all goes past in a bit of a blur, and
Mm,
you forget to stop and really appreciate the
mm.
beauty of the places that you go to and the experiences that you're having.
Because everything is
Some
so fast, huh? Fast
everything is so
moving.
fast.
Yes,
Sometimes
yes.
also, when it's for work, you're shooting and everything. You got
Yeah.
to do this, you got to do that, and you're rushing from place to place. Um, I think I would appreciate just having the opportunity to travel again, and also I don't see my family. I haven't seen my girlfriend for the last 6 months.
Is she based
So
in Australia?
no, she's actually based in Puerto Rico.
Oh,
My
okay.
family are based in Australia. My girlfriend is based in Puerto Rico. She was actually supposed to fly here, move here at the end of March, and
Oh,
so we
it so
missed it by two
happened.
weeks.
Yeah, yeah. If it was
Um,
earlier, so
yeah.
yeah.
Um, so I think the time spent with loved ones is something that I will
Value.
appreciate that
Yes,
much more
exactly.
when I have the opportunity to do it. And so I say to anyone out there, if you happen to be quarantined with your loved ones, um, be thankful, be grateful, appreciate them.
It's a very
Because if,
nice word. It's moving, appreciate things. And it's really
yeah,
nice. We tend to forget that, right? When we were so
no,
busy.
sadly,
We tend to forget
uh,
that when we are so busy, we're thinking about things that we're supposed to do, and we forget to appreciate your little kid sharing with you a drawing of him or her, or you as a family. You just say,
yeah,
"Oh, pretty," but the sincerity of saying that pretty, it's pretty, I don't think it's there. So I really like when you said appreciate, and that's the word for the day. Appreciate every moment with your
appreciate.
family. Yeah, because
Absolutely.
we wouldn't know, right? We don't know when is it our time. Just like you want to be with your girlfriend, but had you known that there would be a lockdown, you could have asked her, "Hey, move here by February,
Yes.
February."
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So yeah, we don't know when we'll be able to see each other again.
Exactly.
We know maybe in a few months, maybe next year, maybe we don't know.
Yeah, and will she be
Um,
that brave enough to fly? I mean, after all of these things.
I don't know. It again, it depends on the situation. So many people thought that, oh yeah, it'll be easier. It'll be, calm down a little bit by, June or July. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, things haven't
Still.
really gotten better. So we deal with it the best way that we can.
Yeah, in
Um,
Australia right now, they're having another lockdowns, I believe, in some
in
areas or
Victoria,
state.
yeah,
Yeah.
in Victoria.
And it's
Um,
affecting us as well because my client is a coach. She's a business coach. So some of her
oh,
movements is also being
restricted.
restricted. Yeah. So we have to
Yeah,
cancel some events. Although she's still busy, but due to the lockdown, little by little, things are changing again from her calendar. We have to move some schedules to the other months or whatsoever until we know or until I know that the lockdown is already okay. So,
yeah.
anyways, I also once saw it from your IG, or I think it's
Hmm.
your Facebook, that you are promoting small business owners. Some of
Yes.
the things that you think you can help them in terms of promoting. Can you please share with us what are the things that you want to do, as well as
Yeah.
the viewers here can do so by from the Philippine made, something like that. And I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, it's actually an initiative that was started by a good friend of mine,
Mm.
Maggie Wilson from Sunhi.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, she was like, oh, there's so many people, so many small businesses out there. And
Yes.
there's always, I mean, Filipinos are so
Mm.
entrepreneurial. And so there's always been quite a few small businesses out there. But especially during the pandemic, when people haven't had work, they've started up a lot of small businesses.
Yeah.
Uh, how many countless ube pandesal bakers are there? But um, you've got to understand that people started this. It's not necessarily just for a hobby or just for fun. It's
Yes.
sometimes this is
It's a
their
life.
only source of income.
Yes,
This is
that's
their
true.
livelihood,
Yeah.
or it's a lot of like restaurants or small cafes and everything that don't have a way of paying their staff, so they
Mm-hmm.
because they can't have people come in, so they've
Mm-hmm.
had to, uh, I guess, pivot and become an online service.
Mm-hmm. True.
And so all of these businesses, behind every single business is an individual, a family, a small group of workers, of staff that are just trying to get by. And for me, there's a lot of people that are having a hard time coming across food and everything during the pandemic because they had there's a lot of no work, no pay. So
Yes.
what as much as we can help them by donating food and doing food drives and everything, what we can also do is stop more people joining those ranks
Mm-hmm.
by making sure that people stay employed or giving them work because these aren't people that don't want to work. They want to work. So they're trying to find any way they can to raise funds by putting up a small business. So if we can help support these people, um, these are people obviously with very minimal savings. They're operating out of their home. Um, and so the least that I can do is post. I started with the first week. I was posting 10 small businesses a day, so I was kind of flooding my story feed on IG with that. But
And it's
since then, I've
helpful.
been.
It's helpful,
It
I'm
is.
sure. Yes.
It is. I did worry a little bit that like someone would get lost just in the sheer volume. So now I
Mm.
do two per day.
Mm-hmm.
I post two small businesses a day, and just so that my followers are aware of them. Hopefully, if they're in the area, if it's something that
Maybe we can work
that seems
together or help
attractive.
each other. Let me know how I can be of help to you. So
Yeah,
I'd love to do that because I also support small business owners. That's why I asked this question because there are some, that's true, they're suffering. This is a
yeah,
livelihood for them. And of course, we don't want their employees to lose their jobs and work.
exactly.
So this is really a great move for us. We help each other. I may not be rich, but at least I'm rich in the number of people that I can, touch and say, hey, let's support Filipino-owned products.
Yes,
let's love our own for now. For the meantime,
exactly.
we need to do this. We need to help each other so that our economy can also, go back to its strength. We don't know until when, but at least if we have the capacity to help each other, why not, right? And you
Yeah,
are doing it, why can't we do it? Exactly, that's something, right? So a
exactly.
little kind of act or kindness, a little small act of kindness can mean a lot. So let's just
Yeah.
do that. Let's move other people too. And I'm with you on that because I also am promoting small business owners here in the community. I do that.
Oh,
I even
excellent.
interview the owner to tell them about
Oh,
the
good.
product. And yeah, I mean, they also offer delivery. So in as much as I want to help them, I'm doing that. So at least people can have an idea. Oh, you're now delivering. Yes, they can deliver products now. So let's order. So things to that effect. I'm seeing here a comment says she's watching Beached.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, but right now I
I
don't think there's.
appreciate it.
What projects do you have? Do you have in mind, or are you expecting any projects when we are back to normal?
Well, when we get back to normal, hopefully we'll be able to restart Beach. We actually had the full season of season three planned out, and we were supposed to start shooting at the end of March.
Mm-hmm.
It's summer season and
Summer
everything.
season, yeah. This is your
So we had
season.
yeah, so we had a whole like slew of great destinations like lined up, and we had the dates set aside and everything, and then of course, lockdown happened. So
That's
I
okay.
guess
There's a
uh,
reason for that
yes,
because
there
you were
is,
able
there
to
is
realize, to appreciate things around you, and started
exactly.
something that you have been loving to do, but you cannot find the time. At
Yeah,
least there's a reason or purpose for everything. Everyone, for the viewers, not only that Mark Nelson is a host, a health buff, as we all know, and loves the beach. He also supports non-government organization like the Wildlife
yes,
Foundation. These are things that
WWF,
exactly.
World
So
Vision. Yeah.
yeah. So can you please talk us about that? Why is it so? Is this something that you love to do? You advocate? I know you love pets because you have five cats. So share
Yes.
us why Mark Nelson is supporting this kind of activities.
Uh, well, I've always been uh, a fan of the natural world. Growing up, when I was a kid, we grew up in East Africa and Tanzania and Kenya. So, we used to go on
Okay.
safaris and everything. So I've always loved animals. I've loved
Okay.
nature. I've loved, everything. And so I was given the opportunity, together with my buddy Revilson Fernandez, to work with WWF some years ago, I think over a decade ago. And it was, uh, it was just a huge um, uh, I don't know. It made us smile when they contacted us. It was very flattering to think that we would have something to contribute. But really,
Yeah.
it's about bringing awareness, raising awareness. I've been very fortunate in my life that I have been exposed to um, uh, environmental science and knowing the cause and effects, and also even personally being able to see the differences in our natural world from when I was a kid to now.
Mm-hmm.
I was a kid living here in the Philippines in the 80s, and we used to go scuba diving and spend time at the beaches, and seeing the difference between then and now. I knew that whatever I could do to help remind people that we need to take care of this, that it's something that affects each and
It's a
every one of us.
gem. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very, very important.
Yes.
Uh, and on as far as World Vision goes, there was just one day, I think maybe about 14 years ago, that I was in the mall, and I've always been aware of World Vision and the great work they do. And I just stopped
Mm.
off in one of their, like one of the stalls that
Yes.
they have,
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, do you want to sponsor a child?"
The booth.
And so, yeah, it was December, so it was like, getting towards Christmas, and I was like, okay, well, and I was out Christmas shopping. I was like, well, why am I Christmas
Spending.
shopping
Yeah.
when
Someone is
there's
in
kids
need.
that, yeah, when there's someone in need. So I sat down and I listened to the spiel, and I was like, okay, great, I want to sponsor a kid. And they're like, okay, well, do you want to, sponsor a boy or a girl? We have this boy that, he needs sponsoring. We have this girl that she needs sponsoring. And I was looking at the two little, I guess, outlines on them. And I was like, well, if I sponsor the boy, then go out with a girl. If I sponsor
Yeah.
the girl, go out with a
Kawawa the
boy.
boy.
So I was like, okay, sige, I'll sponsor both.
Oh,
And
that's nice of you.
those were my first two sponsored kids. And then I added an extra kid every Christmas for the next 13 years. So now I have 15 kids that I've
That's
been
amazing what you
continually
do.
sponsoring um, since then. And then the more I got involved with them, they've invited me to go and help them in different things, whether it be fundraising or going to different locations, whether it be to meet the kids, to see where they live, to speak to them. But also, I had never realized how much work that World Vision does in disaster relief,
Mm,
um, not just here in the Philippines, but around the world.
the
So,
world.
heading down to Tacloban, after Yolanda, going to other places that are hit by typhoons, by earthquakes, by volcanic eruptions. It's incredible what they're able to mobilize in such a short time, because they've been doing it for so long. And
And you're
that's
still an
another reason why I
ambassador
love
to
it.
them until right or until now,
Yes,
right?
I
Huh?
yes, I'm their ambassador for disaster relief and risk management.
Oh, I'd love
Um,
for you to invite the rest of the members to support whatever it is that they can support with. A little penny
yeah,
wouldn't cost too
yes,
much, right?
absolutely. I mean, as far as sponsoring a child to go to school, it's basically like buying a cup of coffee a
I
week.
know. If you can buy
Uh,
Starbucks for how much, why not
exactly.
just divert that amount?
Then you can change a child's life literally.
Yes,
And
yes,
what
I
I found
agree.
is that
How many
for so
students
many of
have
us,
you graduated from your sponsorship?
I think oof, I don't know the exact number, but I would guess probably about seven
Wow,
have graduated already.
that's
And
cool.
the great thing
Congratulations.
is, quite often they'll graduate with honors, or they'll be accelerated students, because
That's so
for
nice.
for a lot of us, we went to school and we saw it as a chore, something we had to do. But a lot of these kids see it for what it really is, which is a privilege.
Yeah.
And when they have the privilege of going to school when before they couldn't, because their family couldn't afford for them to go to school, now all
Mm-hmm.
of a sudden they get to go and they get to learn, and they're like a sponge. They want to learn. And so I find that a lot of the kids do exceptionally well in school because they are extra motivated,
They're
because they know
very
it's a
hungry
privilege.
for that, right?
Yes.
Very hungry for knowledge. And
Yeah.
I'm so happy to hear that seven graduates and they're all amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
this is a very nice program. I would love you to really promote that and please let us
Yeah.
support Worldwide Foundation. Am I right? The other one, the
Worldwide, the
World Vision and
WWF.
WWF. So
Yeah.
these are two
So
of the foundations that you support, correct?
yes, there are two that I'm huge. I support wholeheartedly. If you would like to find more about the environment and how you can help, either through donations or volunteering, then you can go to wwf.org.ph.
Yes.
And if you would like to find out more about World Vision, how you can donate to the different relief efforts, or if you would like to sponsor a child, then go to worldvision.org.ph. And yeah, both wonderful organizations, and they do incredible work all over the country. Um,
Sometimes it's
uh,
better also to think of the others, just thinking of ourselves, right?
yes, yeah,
It's really a big,
absolutely.
it's a really a rewarding feeling. You know, it's a
It's
fulfilling,
incredibly
it's,
rewarding.
yes, exactly. So I know the members here would also understand. World Vision is already been, it's, they've been helping a lot of children. And hearing from Mark Nelson, he has already, I actually did one, but unfortunately my credit card was seized for some reason. So I'm you know what, I'm bad, you know. I feel bad
It's
about
okay.
it because I was really I think I sponsored, yes, they approached me from a bus station.
Yeah,
They were there, so they approached me and I said, yeah, I'm not even using my credit card at all, so I'm happy to sponsor one. I hope before that happened I was able to make her
help
graduate or
out
what.
a little bit.
Yeah, something like that. So anyways,
Yeah,
I'll go back to that because these are also things. I'm helping you other people here, why not helping extend more, right? Why not
exactly.
extend more? So in little by little, in God's way, he will reward us in whatever nice things you do. So let's have a heart for sharing and giving rather than just waiting for us to be to take and, you know, give and take things. That's, it's better to give than to receive, I would say so.
Yeah. Actually, they've done a study, and one of the most fulfilling ways of having prolonged happiness is
Yes.
by uh, giving of yourself to others selflessly.
And not
Uh,
expecting for anything in return.
yes,
That's the
honestly, and
absolute truth.
it's so true. I mean, you can go out and you can do your, you know, your shopping therapy and buy stuff and everything, but you know, honestly, after, you know, like a week or two, you forget about whatever, you know, new trinket you bought.
True.
And so it's a very short-term happiness. But if you go
Yes.
out and if you volunteer your time and
Yes.
you see that you are doing something good either for
And
an
affecting
individual
someone's
or
life
a
for the
group
betterment.
or yeah, a community at a whole, that is a good feeling of helping others that stays
Yeah.
with you for a much longer period of time.
And
I
I'm sure
always
for
say
the
that
rest of your life, that would
yes,
something that it's giving an effect on you, an impact on you as well.
I always say that volunteerism uh, is highly addictive.
Really.
It's and it is the one positive addictive drug out there. Once you have a taste, and I've brought friends and I was like, hey, you know, come and do this beach cleanup with me, or come and help me distribute relief goods with World Vision or something. And then they're hooked. They're like, that was incredible. How
That's
can I help
great.
more? How can I do that again? You know, like,
Yeah.
you know, seeing the faces of those people and how appreciative, you know, I want to help more.
It's awesome
So
on what
sometimes
you
you just
do,
need that
Mark.
taste.
Yes, it's very amazing. And I'd like to salute you on that because not many people has the same heart as you do, you know. So this is something that I'm sure people would understand why you're doing that. It's an advocacy of yours and it's a passion. I would say it's not just
Yeah,
because I'm marketing something, I'm branding myself like it. It's not like that. And I can sense that anyways. And thank you so much for doing that. You know, no one's asking you to do that, but you're doing it because you love doing it, right?
yes. And I hope more people will have the opportunity to experience it. Because sometimes, yeah, they just need a taste, and the more people that are out there helping, then the better we are as a whole.
Exactly. Yes, it's true. We need help right now in this situation. Everybody needs the help. But if you're going to imagine your situation is better than the rest, right? You can
Yes.
still eat properly, you have a bed to lie down to. How about those people outside that they don't have a proper place to stay? So we're still grateful and blessed compared to
Yeah.
others. So let's always share the blessing that we have. It may be not too much, but at least, you know, give it out with a whole heart and don't expect anything in return. That's the best
Yeah.
thing there. Always be kind to share whatever you have. And thank you for sharing this. This is the part that I really want to talk about. It's not about you, Mark Nelson, being a host or what. Everybody knows that. It's a different discussion, right? It's a different look of who you are because not everybody for sure knows what you're doing on the other side of the camera or the back of the camera, which I intend to
Yeah.
bring out the best in you guys, who you really are, and what are you passionate about. And I'm happy that I'm accomplishing it right now. Thank you for
Yes, you are.
allowing
Thank
me
you.
to, yeah, thank you for allowing me to do this. Anyways, please invite our viewers to follow you, whatever social handle you have, your Facebook page. Kindly share it with me so I can share the link also after.
Yes.
You can mention it right now. What are they going to expect of you after our discussion? Where can they find you and follow you? The floor is
Uh,
yours.
okay. I'm not super active on Facebook, but it is linked to my Instagram. Instagram is by far my most used platform. And my Instagram handle is very simple. It's just at Marc Nelson, MarcNelson. Um, I also help co-manage the Mark and Rove Instagram page, which is MarcAndRov.
Is
That
it
is
just
the
one word?
Yep, just one word, Mark and Rove, on Instagram, and that has a more active Facebook page as well. So you can see our Facebook lives and our IG lives and everything there, and it's fun. It's irreverent kind of a show, uh, but we have some interesting guests, and we really hope that people will learn something as well.
Yes.
Um, uh, we do that every Thursday at 8 p.m. So actually tonight, he and I, Revilse and I will just be doing a short IG live because we're on season breaks. We're just going to do a short, fun one with no particular topic. But for me personally, I do my personal IG lives on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Talking about travel, but it may end up talking about just about anything. I'm
Yeah.
happy. I'm happy to answer any questions that anyone might have
And
and
join him
give
in.
some
He's
insights.
very cool. He allows his viewers to be live with him. So it's very cool. I was trying to, but last night my internet, I think it was the other night, my internet was not too strong, so I cannot. I keep living the IGTV, so I keep coming back, but unfortunately I cannot do something about it. It's in the internet connection anymore. So
Well,
follow
hopefully
him.
next,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
hopefully next time you will. Yeah, my viewers are my co-hosts.
Yes,
Um,
exactly. It's
so
really
that's
cool.
a
I'm telling you, it's really cool. It's a nice feeling for those who are watching. You know, that's what I also intend to do. I never thought I can you can do that on IGTV. I really want to engage with the viewers, not just,
yeah.
not just commenting. When I saw that it can be done through IGTV, I said, "Oh, that's cool." But I don't want to do it because you're doing it anymore.
No, no, no. By all means,
No
by all
joke,
means.
I'm joking.
Yeah. I
I
don't
was
have
just
a
joking.
copyright on the idea. It
It's
was actually a
okay.
suggestion. It was
Yeah,
a
it's really
suggestion of one of my
nice.
viewers.
It's really
Uh,
nice because they
yeah,
get to talk to you. That's a difference. So guys, if you are not following Mark Nelson yet, please follow his IG. I will promise I will post all the links to his accounts as he shares it with me so that you can follow him. Support all of their social media accounts together with Rov, and we can watch together. He goes on IGTV every night, right, at 8 p.m. Is this a
no,
daily
every
thing
Tuesday.
or
No,
every
just
Tuesday?
me personally, I do it Tuesdays at 8 p.m. and then Mark and Rove does it Thursdays at 8 p.m.
Okay. I just want to read some of the comments here.
Sure.
Cecil Singley or Lissing. Cecil kasi palitan mo na yung I get confused. He has a big heart. God bless. Okay, thank you. Again from Cecil, agree, let's support local. Yes, right now this is the best time for us to really support one another instead of buying
Absolutely.
important. Let the countries from whatever country they came from to support their own, and let us support our own for now because that's what we need. We need to
Yeah.
strengthen our economy and bring back the life that we have. We know that this pandemic has taught us a lot. Mark has a realization in his life, and he now appreciate everything that, he has been missing a lot of things he was so busy. The same thing with everybody, I'm sure. So if you, before we say goodbye, do you have any a short of or a wisdom or a quote that you want to share to keep us positive in our lives until we are experiencing this pandemic?
Uh, well, no quote as such, but just I guess more of a feeling.
Mm,
Everyone, make sure that you stay positive. Look for the silver lining in your current situation. It might not be obvious, but if you look hard enough, you will see that there is something that you can work on, whether it be an internal personal thing or whether it be an external new opportunity. Something like becoming a virtual assistant, I think is a great opportunity. Actually, I had one of my viewers was who came on was a
yeah,
virtual assistant
I saw that.
to
I saw
supplement
that.
his income. And these are the sorts of opportunities that we didn't maybe give the seriousness of thought or consideration before, but
Mm-hmm.
they can end up being something very, very special. Take care of your loved ones, appreciate your loved ones, appreciate every small victory you have, and yeah, take care, guys. Stay home, stay safe.
Very well said. Thank you so much, Mark. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so happy to have Mark Nelson in the house. So let's all give him a round of applause. Woohoo! Psst, psst, psst.
Thank you so much for having me here. I really,
Yes.
really appreciate it.
Like what I said, please share everything, whatever it is that you are promoting, share it with me and I will post it here or we share. If you
I
can
will.
join the if you can follow the page, you can just easily post it here. I would love for you and all the rest of the friends that I have, the celebrity friends that I have. It's a way of me helping also in my small little way. I hope I am supporting you in this kind of especially
Very much.
this moment. So thank you. I really thank you so much for being here. Guys, again, thank you so much, Mark Nelson in the house. So let's just follow him, watch whatever they're doing right now, and support local, support Filipino talents, and support everybody, no? So let's not just be greedy. Thank you,
Here,
Mark.
here. Agree.
You stay
Thanks so
safe
much, Tammy.
also. Yeah, you stay
You
safe
too.
and
And
let's
give my love to your cats.
yeah, I will. Let's get stay connected, huh? Stay connected.
We will.
Thank
All right.
you. Thank you
Bye,
so much.
guys.
Bye
Bye, everyone.
bye. Thanks so much. That's Mark Nelson in the house, guys. Thank you for joining us also for watching it with me or for staying until the end. So thank you so much for being here. By the way, I would like to say thank you, Cecil Lissing, Marie Mascarina. Who else is here? Shout out, shout out. Wait, I cannot see all of the names now. My goodness. All right, let's just refresh that. He's been a very good person. I mean, so nice. Talagang he's so bait. Hindi siya wala siyang ere. So that's why I'm so thankful. Marie, thank you for joining. There's still other girls I saw a while ago. Where's that? I'll share this with him so he can also have a copy. Why can't I see the rest of the names? I saw a different name a while ago. Anyways, I've already done a shout out with that. So thank you guys. Next week I'll be having two guests. One is Ginger Arboleda. If you're following her, she's the Mommy Ginger. So she has a Facebook page called Mommy Ginger, and the other one is Mr. Lester of Manulife. I forgot his last name. I'm so sorry. So please join me back again. That will be next week, July 22 and 23, same time. I think the July 22 is kind of different time because Mommy Ginger is a mom, so she has to juggle her time with the kid. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for your support. I really appreciate every time you support me in this kind of information that I share with you. I hope I made you happy. I made you, you know, this is somehow a way of my way of sharing insights. It may not be about virtual assistants alone, but at least you get to hear some insights from people who we can follow and listen to and look up to. So thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Stay safe and take care and stay nice. Bye bye.